Hey guys, what's up? My name is Gabby. Welcome back to my channel, and today I wanted to be filming a me TBR video. If you've been watching my channel for a while, then you know that I just don't really do TBR videos that often because I am a very impulsive reader and I have a lot of difficulty sticking to TBRs, so I don't usually make them. This month I kind of do have a more constructed TBR because I have required reading for my English class that I'm in, and I just have books that I just received that I'm really hoping to get to, and I have an arc that I really want to get to, and I just have books that I know for sure that I'm going to be reading this month, so I just thought I'd film a TBR video because why not? So I'm going to start with the ones that I know for sure I'm going to get to this month, and then towards the end I'm going to talk about some books that I'm really hoping to get to this month. Let's just jump right into it. First book that I know I'm probably going to finish it today. I've been currently reading it for my English class, The Underground Railroad by Colson Whitehead, and this is a book that's like a historical, it's an alternate historical fiction. It's dealing with slavery in the 1800s, and this book imagines that there's like an actual underground railroad, like underground, instead of like what actually happened in history. And it's really interesting, it's really sad and dark. I only have like 100 pages left and I'm probably gonna finish this one today, so woo. Next book that we're reading for my class that I definitely know I'm gonna get to in May is The Left Hand of Darkness by Ursula Guin, and this is a huge sci-fi novel from the 60s. It tells the story of a human's mission to winter an unknown alien world whose inhabitants can change and choose their gender. My class is like really excited to read this one because like what? It takes place on a planet where you can choose your gender. Like it just sounds so cool, ahead of its time for the 60s. So I'm really curious to read this one. And apparently this is like one of the biggest authors in sci-fi and I've never even heard of her, which is just shameful. So I want to read this one. And the next book that I know for sure that I'm reading for my English class and I'm going to get to in May is The Year of the Flood by Margaret Atwood. And this is actually a sequel, but they said that it could be read as a standalone. So it's like an apocalypse story, I think. I don't know. I'm excited to read this. Another book that I know for sure that I'm going to be getting to in May is Tell Me Lies, and this is an arc that I'm being sent the paperback copy at some point in May. This is an arc sent from Atria Books, I believe. And this is a contemporary fiction that's coming out in June, and it just sounds really interesting. It sounds like one of those contemporary fictions that's like borderline thriller romance type of thing. It just follows this girl who like moves from New York to go to college in California, where she meets this guy that's like really mysterious but also kind of maybe dangerous, I want to say. At least that's the vibes I was picking up from the description. It's told in alternating perspectives from her and then this guy that she meets, and so love this cover. It's so beautiful, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I'll like it. Another one that I'm most definitely going to get to this month is Radio Silence by Alice Osmond. I finally got the audiobook checked out from the library. It's on my phone right now, so I'm going to start listening to it, and I'm really excited to read this one because I've heard nothing but good things. It's a young adult coming of age contemporary story as far as I know. Everyone that I've known that has read this has really loved it, so I'm just really excited. Like I have very high expectations for this one and I hope it's good. Another one that I just started reading last night and I'm hoping to finish this month is The Female of the Species by Mandy Mcguinness, and I've pushed this one to the top of my TBR because lately I've been seeing a lot more reviews coming in of people just loving this book and raving about it and talking about how the ending is so fucking twisted and crazy, and I need to know. Like my curiosity got the best of me and I was just like, I'm reading this next month. I can't wait to finish this book. It's really interesting so far. It's like a young adult contemporary story, but it's like this girl, like her older sister got raped and killed, and now her younger sister is like going out to find who did it and she was gonna kill him. It's this really strong like feminist, like the female of the species. It just sounds so cool and so like what I need right now. So another one that I'm hoping to read this month is Before We Met by Lucy Whitehouse. This is a book that I literally just ordered off of Book Outlet because I was watching Kayla's wrap up Books and Lala's video. I'll put a link in the description if you want to check it out, but I saw her talking about this book and I literally just ordered it off Book Outlet and was like, I need to read it immediately. It just sounded so awesome. It's this thriller. Her husband isn't who he says he is, and it sounds kind of like The Marriage Lie, which is a book that I read last year that I really loved, so really hoping to read this one soon. And along with that video, she also talked about The Perfect Stranger by Miranda, which is another thriller. It's an adult thriller, and I don't really know anything about this one, but she raved about it in that video too, so I ordered it off Book Outlet, and now it's here, and I'm hoping to read it because these are both pretty short. Like, they're not that long, so I'm hoping to get to both of these thrillers in May, hopefully. Another one that I could possibly get to is Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel. Finally ordered a copy of this off of Book Outlet, and it came and I have it now, and I've been wanting to read this book for like literally years now, and I just haven't gotten around to it, but hopefully now I can get around to it. I've heard nothing but good things from everybody who's read this, and all I know about it is it takes place in a post-apocalyptic world, I'm pretty sure, and that it follows this like theater group, and I don't really know, like I don't know anything about this. I'm so sorry, but I can't wait to read it. I'm just, this cover is so fucking beautiful. It's like one of my favorite covers I've ever seen, like ever. My May Book of the Month box just arrived, and so I wanted to show you the 3 books that I got for my May Book of the Month box, because I'm probably going to be reading at least 2 of these this month. These 3 books here. So the first one is The Perfect Mother. This is a new adult thriller. It follows this group of moms. They all had babies within the same month, and then one of the babies goes missing, and so they like look into the lives of these moms, and it just like, I don't know, it sounds really interesting and it's getting really good reviews, so I am hoping to read this one this month. This book, Still Lives. This is another new thriller, and it takes place in Los Angeles in like the art world. This girl is doing this exhibit about like violence against women, and then she goes missing the night of her exhibit, and then it follows the editor, and her boyfriend is one of the suspects. It just sounds really interesting, so I am hoping to read this one too. It is pretty short. And the last one that I got is The Mars Room by Rachel Kushner, and I don't know if I'm going to be reading this one this month, but I just figured I'd show you it anyways. And this is a literary fiction, mainly revolves around women in prison. I just wanted to quickly mention my new May Book of the Month box. Woo! That is all of the books so far that I'm planning on reading in May, and once again, I really do suck at sticking to TBRs, so I might not read all of the books in this video, or I might read other books that aren't even in this video because I'm just impulsive. And thank you guys so much for watching as always, and if you didn't know, I am doing a Q&A for hitting 7,000 subscribers, so thank you so much for that, and I'll be putting a link in the description if you want to ask me any questions for the Q&A. I would super appreciate it. And yeah, that should be my next video. The Q&A should be the next thing up after this. So thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time.